Today on WFMS, we have a few updates as we hit midweek.
Math Council will have their first meeting Wednesday.
We have a midweek weather update for you today.
We continue to have some important dates you need to be aware of.
Yearbook has a special message for you today.
No sports to report today.
Morning corny, anyone?
Another day off, anyone?
The WFMS Admiral Announcement Network starts now. All aboard, Admirals. Thank you for joining us this morning on WFMS, the Admirals Announcement Network. I'm PT.
And I'm Nora. Welcome to your home for news, announcements,
And more.
on WFMS.
Now for today's news and announcements.
Do you love math? Math Council will be having their first meeting. We will meet from 3:45 to 4:30. Math Council meets in Miss Simpson's room, Silver Pod, room 104. Anyone interested in having a fun time and solving math problems is welcome.
7th and 8th graders, listen up. The PTO is sponsoring the 7th and 8th grade bash on Friday, September 1st. The bash will take place from 4 until 5:30 at the school cafeteria and gym. Make sure your parents are aware, and we hope to see you there.
6th graders, the PTO will be sponsoring the 6th grade bash on Friday, September 8th. The bash will take place from 4 till 5:30 in the school cafeteria and gym. Please make sure your parents are aware, and we hope to see you there.
Attention all students who love history. The first National History Day Club will be meeting on Tuesday, September 5th with Miss Darrow in Silverpod, room 103 from 3:40 to 4:30. We will meet every Tuesday.
We want to remind you that there will be no school next Monday as we will be observing Labor Day. Let's take a look at a short video about history of Labor Day.
The Industrial Revolution modernized the United States and Canada during the 19th century. As people enjoyed steady employment, they compromised their rights in the workplace. Longer work hours and pay cuts were imposed. U.S. labor groups began protecting themselves by unionizing. In Canada, unions were illegal until 1872, when thousands of Ottawa laborers marched to Prime Minister John Macdonald's home. That year, Canada wiped the anti-union law from its books, and the march became an annual Canadian tradition. In 1882, Toronto labor officials invited an American union leader, Peter J. Maguire, to Toronto's labor celebrations. Maguire was so impressed that he suggested a workers' parade to New York City's Central Labor Union. He chose September 5th as the date because it filled the long void between July 4th and Thanksgiving. Coincidentally, that same year, a machinist from Paterson, New Jersey, Matthew Maguire, also proposed a laborers' celebration. On Tuesday, September 5th, 1882, thousands of New York City laborers marched from City Hall to Union Square. They gathered in Reservoir Park for an afternoon of picnics, concerts, and speeches rallying for an 8-hour workday. 2 years later, the Central Labor Union moved the parade to the first Monday in September. They also encouraged all U.S. cities to follow New York's lead and march for the working man's holiday. For many, the choice was to either spend the day at work or march without pay. That began to change when Oregon became the first state to legalize the Labor Day holiday in 1887. Other states, including New York, soon followed. It took a political disaster to put Labor Day on the national calendar. In 1894, railway workers in Pullman, Illinois went on strike to protest wage cuts. President Grover Cleveland faced pressure to end the demonstrations and sent 12,000 federal troops to break the strike. Violence erupted. 2 strikers were killed, and Cleveland's harsh methods made headlines. In an attempt to appease the nation's workers, he signed a bill to make Labor Day a federal holiday. Cleveland still lost that year's election. America's workers continued to gain power through the 1950s, when over a third of all labor forces were unionized. Labor Day had become a time to rally workers for safer conditions, fair pay, and benefits. But in the second half of the 20th century, the U.S. labor force diminished. Many factories closed. Jobs were outsourced to other countries. Today, workers still parade through blue-collar neighborhoods on Labor Day, and speeches unite the ever-dwindling labor force. But the day's true call has quieted. For now, Most Americans leisurely enjoy the holiday as summer's last bow.
I hear the yearbook staff is still looking for some more cool photos from our first day of school.
I heard that too. Let's take a look at this special video with more info.
Yearbook wants your first day of school pictures. Send them to this email.
That's it for our announcements. Now for our Wednesday weather update.
See the sun in the sky, let's have a good time. Life is going on, this is a brand new day. Dance and feel fine.
Hi, I'm Gracie.
And I'm Heidi.
Now for our weather update.
Our big story at the beginning of this week was rain, cloudy skies, and a cooling trend. And if you've enjoyed the cooler temps, then you will enjoy today and what's ahead.
As we are looking ahead, the weather will only continue to improve as we go through the day with more sunshine on the way and lower humidity. If you want to get outside and enjoy the second half of the week, it'll feature plenty of sunshine and lower 80s with cool, refreshing mornings. So enjoy the rest of the week.
That's it for weather. Now for a morning corny and closing.
Now for a morning corn as we close the broadcast today. Hey Nora, if the internet had a boat, where would they put it?
I don't know, where?
A Google Doc.
Okay, that's a good one. How about this one? How do celebrities keep cool?
I don't know, how?
They have many fans. Thank you for joining us this morning on FMS, the Admiral's News Network.
We hope you have a great day.
And evening.
Make good choices.
Be kind.
Stay safe.
And
we will see you tomorrow.